Hi there and welcome to this week's Oracle Guidance and Tapping. Now this is for you if you're looking for a little bit of gentle guidance and intuitive kind of support and alignment for the week ahead, or if you've pulled this particular card yourself, you want to know what it means, you want to explore it a little bit deeper and then kind of integrate it through tapping as well. So I pulled this card from one of my favourite Oracle decks. It's actually one of the first ones that I bought, so I really feel kind of so attached to them. Like when I started shuffling them earlier, I was like, oh my god, like it's like coming home again to these lovely cards. And the card that I pulled this week is called All That Glitters, and it's from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. So I'll just show you what that looks like there. So just tune in a little bit to the card, have a little look at the picture there, see the gold, the masks, notice that little face just kind of hidden. And this card is a really powerful message really about truth and authenticity. It's that kind of meaning like all that glitters is not gold. So obviously things that might look really shiny and on the surface might not have that value when you kind of go a bit deeper and look underneath. So perhaps you're feeling at the moment like you're drawn to something or someone that's looking really, shiny and appealing. Maybe it's like that success or kind of promises of something. But there's just a nudge here, so just pause and perhaps go a bit deeper, like are things really as they seem? And this card asks you to really think about, are you chasing something because it's looking good rather than going with your feelings? Maybe you're feeling like you are swept away a little bit by a smooth talker or by this ultra smooth image in some way. Or bringing the message, kind of reflecting that back on ourselves, like are you wearing a mask and trying to be something that you're not, or really wanting to gain approval or admiration but it's not feeling quite right? So you might really have that sense that things feel a little bit off even if they appear or look perfect. So you might also be feeling a real pull to fit in some way, to be like everyone else, to keep up with what other people are doing. We've all been there, that's for sure. So maybe there's that temptation there to not lie, but just like really impress or embellish or just hide parts of yourself that are feeling a little bit vulnerable or like you're not feeling enough. And I've been there too, it's really hard to trust that we're enough just by being like our authentic selves, just by being who we are. So this card is really inviting you to see through the sparkle and ask yourself, like, is this really aligned with my truth? Do I still want this thing if I strip away the shine or the status or whatever it might be? And what would it feel like to really be my real authentic self, raw, unpolished, but completely real, maybe a bit scary, but a whole lot more aligned. All right, so let's tap on the meaning of the card now. So get yourself nice and comfortable and take a nice soft breath in through the nose. And then a long gentle breath out through the mouth. I know that was a lot of information, so we're just going to gently integrate that now. So just start tapping on the side of the hand, nice and slowly, repeating after me in your mind or out loud. Even though I've been drawn to something that looks shiny or impressive, I honour my intuition and give myself some space to see clearly. Even though I've been tempted to hide behind a mask or seek approval, I'm willing to come back to what's real and meaningful. Even though I sometimes forget my worth isn't tied to appearances, I deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself. So round one, let's release some of those illusions and pressure for a minute, tapping on the eyebrow points. I've been chasing something that looks kind of sparkly. Side of the eye, but something about it feels off. under the eye, and maybe I've been trying to prove I'm worthy. Under the nose, or hoping this thing will help me finally feel enough. Chin point, but I'm not sure it's fully aligned. Collarbone, maybe I've been comparing myself to others. Under the arm, or caught up in what looks good on the outside. Top of the head, I'm ready to see beneath the surface. Eyebrow, I want to know what's real and meaningful to me. So let's say that one again. I want to know what's real and meaningful to me. Side of the eye, even if it doesn't sparkle or impress. All that glitters is not gold. Under the eye, I'm letting go of chasing things that don't fulfill me. Under the nose, or trying to be something I'm not. Chin point, I honour who I really am underneath all the layers and the masks. Collarbone, I don't need a mask to be worthy. Say that again. I don't need a mask to be worthy. God, that one hit me. Under the arm, I am enough just as I am. I am enough. Top of the head, and I trust myself to make aligned choices. Okay, let's do one more round to really ground in that authenticity. Eyebrow, I can tell the truth. I can tell the difference between truth and illusion. I can tell the difference. I trust my judgment. Side of the eye, I remind myself again, not everything that glitters is gold. Under the eye, I choose that really feeds me on a soul level. Under the nose, not just what looks good on the outside. Chin point, I honour the quiet glow of what's real. Collarbone, I release comparison and superficial pressure. Under the arm, and I'm grounded in my own inner worth. Top of the head, I allow my authentic self to shine. Really shine. Well done. So stop tapping there. Place both hands on your heart centre for me. If it feels safe and comfortable to do so, close down your eyes. Just breathing softly. You can soften your gaze if you prefer. Just take a moment to let that settle. We're going to be repeating some affirmations, and I'd like you to say these in your mind. I release the need to chase what's not mine. I release the need to chase what's not truly mine. Say that in your mind. I honour my truth over appearances. I honour my truth over appearances. Remember to breathe. I see through illusion and choose what supports me. I see through illusion and choose what supports me. I let my authenticity and vulnerability shine, and I'm more than enough. Say that last one again. I let my vulnerability and authenticity shine, and I am more than enough. And just some final words for you. Whatever has glittered and caught your attention recently, just trust yourself to go a bit deeper, to look a bit deeper, to be discerning. You know, you're allowed to walk away from something that doesn't feel quite right or that doesn't feel aligned. You're allowed to take your time. You're allowed to pause, to listen, to really reconnect with what really matters to you, what feels right to you. So really trust yourself to be real, okay? And life is going to reflect that back to you in some really golden, meaningful and beautiful ways. Well done. So open your eyes now, have a golden stretch, nice glittery stretch. Now, if this guided or supported you or did spark some insight, then please do let me know in the comments. I always love hearing from you. Or just drop me a gold emoji to let me know that you stopped by today. Thank you so much for tapping with me today. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.